Hey guys, what is up? I hope you're having a great day. Today is the 9th of February, and we're going to take a look at BSV, BitcoinSV. So yesterday we talked about how 195 was kind of like a resistance that we hit many times again, and it was rejected over and over again, and how the resistance becomes weaker every time you hit it. And as expected, it once we went through, it completely break through through the range. We saw a lot of volume and buying, and it went up to on Bitfinex it went up to 100 225 226, and now we are at a new new resistance line range. And this is also an important one. This is also a make it or break it range, because we have hit it here, we have hit it on November last year, we have hit it, we failed here in September, couldn't stay above it in August, and May and April we also hit 215-ish and couldn't stay above it. So but what we're seeing here is very bullish. As I'm speaking, it's going higher. 100 216 215, this range has not been rejected yet. It's going higher, but I think it has to go a bit more to convince new buyers that okay, this is a new new pump, new bull market for BSV. And this is not what I'm paying attention to, but the whole range in general. This is when people are going to pay attention, and I think now is kind of a good time to take a long position. If this was the rejected, if we were here, I wouldn't, and I did not. But here I took some long positions, because the possibility of it going higher and much higher, may even making even breaking to 320 and eventually all-time highs, and not looking back at this range, was high enough for me. It's still possible that we get rejected here, or that it's a double top and we go down again. But even in that case, 216-ish, 15-ish could act as a support. I don't see it going to 160 again. Everything is possible, but this is not what I'm expecting to happen. The bear market has been going on for now 392 days. We are due for a new high. It's time again in BSV. Yeah, the pattern of higher highs. Let's look at the other chart of higher highs and higher lows has happened yet, but we didn't have a higher high since January 20, and it's very possible. I think once we break once we break 250-ish, we are either gonna see a decisive jump to 300 and higher, or a rejection. I don't think it's a range where people are still undecided if they should sell or buy or hold or whatever. I mean, and with BSV in general, why the long-term chart is bullish, but it doesn't really reflect how good it has um, stayed um, in technical terms, is because it was a fork, whatever you want to however you want to describe it. A fork happened. People got coins that they didn't wanted, they didn't believe in it, and every time so we had sellers who never bought in that sense, and every time it pumped, it reminded uh, holders who yeah, weren't a fan of the philosophy of the coin. They started selling. I I think we are running out of sellers even here. We've seen every time, uh, yeah, on the low ranges we just hadn't we just we maybe didn't had enough buyers to push the highs higher price higher, but as we could see from the volume, we also didn't have many sellers. So I think the sellers are gone. They sold. uh, Probably most of the people who wanted, who planned to sell, have already sold. And the next bull market should take us to higher highs, obviously, and even above 1,000. This is my expectations. Anything can happen. uh, what It would be better if we make a double high here and it went again to these ranges. But I'm confident, even especially in these times where just a lot of money is so much money is flowing into the crypto markets and any market, that once it goes, it really goes. And this is why I took long positions here. Obviously I'm a holder, and I didn't had the feeling that this is a good time to sell, even though other coins were outperforming it, or especially because other coins were outperforming it. It was not the time to sell. As I'm speaking, it's going higher and higher. Let's see if I'm at the end of this talk, if we're hitting 257. But anyways, below 200 was an obvious buy. uh, we have a Today we have a 50% jump in BSV versus BTC, and this chart just looks very, very bad. But again, this is BSV was given to people who didn't believe in it. A lot of drama and stuff like that around it, and also yeah, a lot of distractions. I expected it to just continue this pattern, but once it break below it really crashed. But what I'm seeing here is just just the bottom, just the people who don't who also this in versus USD, it didn't perform that bad. We just had a bull market, a very high price jumps in BTC, kind of unexpected to that extent. And but I think this is the bottom. We even had a double bottom. Let's see. I'm focused on USD, because on BTC it's a different kind of position now with a positive news around it. But versus USD, it has performed as expected, and I expect that this is not going to turn out like this again. I hope that we make a new high, but yeah, I'm trying to talk more, so maybe in this video alone we can see it breaking 250, but it's probably not going to happen so fast. So yeah, good and obvious trading BSV. I hope doesn't this acts as support for the new leg high, and we don't see it going to this range again or anytime soon. Okay guys, thank you for watching. If you liked it, please consider subscribing, and see you in the next video.